And I think talking about it in recovery meetings is essential. And I talk about whatever's going on in my life, and this is a big part of my life. So when I go to a recovery meeting, whichever one it is, whatever side I'm on, the family side or the using side, I talk about what's going on in my grief. And there's a lot of people that can relate, because if you're in the recovery community, there's a lot of people that don't make it, unfortunately.
I think both is fine too. Again, it's that community of support, and I don't know how often there are meetings maybe in your area or things like that. And so pulling on all of those supports is important. I think I think the support that comes to the recovery community though is pretty special, for being actually able to listen and hear and empathize with what's going on, and to be able to provide support back and forth to one another. I think there's a lot of power in being able to share your story with somebody and then be able to gain wisdom that you've learned from it as well. That dual kind of sharing it, that mutual sharing is really important.
Yeah, hello. I had two major losses, my mother and a girlfriend. I don't know if it's right, but the first thing I got extremely angry with God, which I knew nothing of. But I incorporated him, and then I felt a little relief. I tore the kitchen up. I just beat it all up, holes in the wall, everything. Just flipped the table over. And by doing that, I got a little relief, but then I realized I had some work to do to put it back together. That must have took my mind off a little bit of something, but I felt better when I got with people and they supported me. That's my best relief on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think today I got a new outlook on higher power, and I think that's a must. You got to incorporate the love of God or a higher power in your life to make life meaningful.
Thank you for sharing. I think a lot of folks can identify with some of those things. Yeah. All right, well, thank you, folks, for coming. If you have questions, Barbara and I will stick around.